love me like yeah. You love me like no. You love me like oh oh oh. You love me like yeah. You love me like no. You love me like oh oh oh. You love me like yeah.
So here I have my already bleached 4 bundles of hair and closure. So I'm going to be using Adore Lavender and Purple Rage hair colour, and I'm just going to be doing a nice simple sort of ombre look to the hair. So here I've placed some brushes where I wanted the hair colour to blend. So I want the lighter colour on the ends and the darker colour sort of middle of the hair.
Meet me at the jewelry store. I'm the wife you up. You love me like yeah. You love me like no. You love me like oh oh oh. You love me like yeah. You love me like no. You love me like oh oh oh. You love me like yeah. You love me like no. You love me like oh oh oh. You love me like yeah. You love me like no. You love me like oh oh oh. I don't wanna see your face no more. That you on the dance floor. Oh, oh. If you keep dancing like that, meet me at the jewelry store. I'm at the wife you up.
Now I'm just applying the Purple Rage colour, which is the much darker purple, and I'm just using my brush to blend that in with the lavender colour that I've already applied, and I'm flipping it over and I'm doing the same thing on the other side, and I'm using my brush to try and separate the hairs as much as possible to make sure I'm distributing the hair dye as evenly onto the hair.
Like yeah, you love me like no. You love me like oh oh oh. You love me like yeah. You love me like no. You love me like oh oh oh.
And here I'm just going to do the exact same thing to the closure, but I'm using the Purple Rage colour, as the closure is of course a lot shorter than the bundles itself.
You love me like yeah. You love me like no. You love me like oh oh.
I'm going to be using the Aussie Miracle Shine shampoo and the Aussie Colour Make conditioner. I washed the hair out and I used the conditioner and left it on the hair for about 10 to 15 minutes, and I washed that out too, and then just left the hair to air dry for a little while before I got to blow drying it.
You love me like that.
So it's time to make the wig, and I'm going to be using this spandex cap that I bought from my local hair supply store. It's nice and stretchy, but it is a bit too big for my head, so I will be adjusting the size so it can fit me. I'm going to pop it onto my polystyrene head, and I'm going to start by sewing down the closure. I'll be using these pins to hold down the closure into place whilst I sew the closure down. Now, as much as this helps, it is kind of a nightmare because they do tend to pop out of place every now and then, but I just do it so that I'm able to sort of start off sewing the closure into the right place, and then after that I just kind of yank them out.
Meet me at the jewelry store. I'm the wife you up.
So I'm just sewing the closure down, and as I'm going round, I'm making sure I'm pulling the closure towards me in every direction I get to, just to make sure the closure is as flat as possible, and once I put it on my head, make sure there's no lumps or bumps anywhere.
You love me like that. 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 You love me like that.
Now to begin sewing down my bundles, I'm just going to go from ear to ear at the back of the cap, and at first I'm going to start by sewing the thread through the weft so that it holds down as flat as possible onto the cap.
You love me like that. 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 I don't wanna see your face no more. That you on the dance floor. Oh. If you keep dancing like that, meet me at the jewelry store. I'm the wife you up.
So once I've stitched all the way around to the other side of the cap, I just fold the weft over and stitch through the weft and out through the cap. Depending on how tight I pull onto this part, it's going to make sure the weft will sit as flat as possible onto the cap, and hopefully reduce a lot of the bulk that's on the edges of the wig. And I use this method for every single one of my wigs. I make sure I do it every time I'm going to fold over.
You love me like that. 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 You like yeah. You love me like oh. You love me like oh oh oh. You love me like yeah. You love me like oh. You love me like oh oh oh.
As this is my last bundle, I'm trying to measure up the space as wisely as possible. So here I'm just going to fold over so I can close up that really big gap, rather than going round and round and round like I have been doing.
Meet me at the jewelry store. I'm the wife you up.
As we've got to the final part of the stitching, I'm just going to be sewing my bundle through the weft and up through the closure. This is going to make sure that it's as flat as possible beside the closure, as well as it blending really well. as I've got into the final part of this wig, I'm going to be pulling the closure towards the edge of the weft. This is going to make sure the front of the closure is laid as flat as possible. The more you pull the closure away from itself as you're stitching it, the flatter it's going to lay. I really hope that makes sense, but I'm sorry, that's the only way I can explain it to you guys. So yeah, I'm just going to be stitching the closure and the edge of this weft to the cap. Yeah, that's it.
Love me like that. You love me like that. You love me like You love me like that.
Now I'm going to be sewing down the elastic. This is the only thing that I use to secure my wigs. I'm going to be using it at the back of the wig, and I'm going to stitch down one side, and once I'm done stitching down that side, I'm going to pull on it, and it's going to make the wig slightly smaller by creating this gap in the middle, and I'm going to stitch down the other side.
You love me like that. You love me like I don't wanna see your face no more. That you on the dance floor. If you keep dancing like that, meet me at the jewelry store. I'm the wife you up.
So as this is a 3-part closure, I'm going to need to create the middle part myself. I just get my cutting comb and I create a parting down the middle of the closure, and once I've done that and I'm happy with it, I get my curling wand and I use it to separate the hairs a little bit more, just to define the parting.
love me like oh oh oh. You love me like you love me like you love me like oh oh oh. You love me like you love me like you love me like oh oh oh. You love me like you love me like you love me like oh oh oh. You love me like you love me like you love me like oh oh oh. You love me like you love me like you love me like oh oh oh. You love me like you love me like you love me like oh oh oh. I don't wanna see your face no more. That you on the dance floor.
Now I'm going to cut off the extra part of lace with my scissors. Then I'm going to be cutting off this part of the cap that's beneath the closure.
You up.
Then I'm going to get my concealer and I'm going to use a brush to carefully apply some concealer on the parting.
You love me like you love me like you love me like oh oh oh. You love me like you love me like you love me like oh oh oh. You love me like you love me like you love me like oh oh oh. You love me like you love me like you love me like oh oh oh. You love me like you love me like you love me like oh oh oh. You love me like you love me like you love me like oh oh oh. You love me like you love me like you love me like oh oh oh. You love me like you love me like you love me like oh oh oh. I don't wanna see your face no more. That you on the dance floor. Oh, oh. If you keep dancing like that, meet me at the jewelry store. I'm at the wife you up. Love me like